What is up, guys? Zeno here, back at you again with another video. Today I'm just gonna be doing like kind of a little rant video, just talking about the different state of Type Soul that it's in right now, which is it's kind of in a bad state. It lacks a lot of content. I think everyone knows that. It's kind of the reason not many people are still on the game. This server is so laggy, but not a lot of people are like on the game as much. You see the player count dropping. It is a little better than it was before the drop, but for now, like, a lot of people are leaving, and it's only going to stay that way. It's going to continue that way unless they decide to change it up. You know what I mean? They keep adding chic eyes, but like chic eyes and like reses and all that, but in reality, that's just like temporary content. That's not really anything like a player can do. And the only content that I've really heard about that they're like preparing is Hell, and we still don't know when that's gonna drop. So it's quite, you know, difficult for the average player to kind of like actually want to play, because we seriously lack like anything to actually do. The only thing people do is ranked like that. It's just ranked, right? But the thing with ranked is it's kind of, you know, dry. You kind of just do the same thing over and over again, and you really lack like any substance. Okay, the zombie counter is still broken, so it's kind of difficult for players to actually feel engaged and to want to play the game when all they can do is the same exact thing over and over again. And they know it. They know the issue. I'm not going to act like they don't know the problem. It's just they, I guess, aren't really finding a way to fix it or don't know how, but they're not really doing anything at the moment in time. I get it, they're working on Hell, but it's like Hell only goes so far, you know what I mean? And then there's still a time limit on like, yo, are you gonna release Hell before all the players end up, you know, quitting the game, right? And then again, if Hell isn't good enough, then once the players come back, right, they're just gonna leave again like after a little bit. So it's kind of, they're in a difficult situation where they, you know, not really don't know what to do most likely, and so it is a little difficult to continue to play the game. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys would think would be a good solution to, you know, Type Soul's crisis that they're kind of in right now. Because I feel like the devs, like, they try to listen, but then like they don't. So it's a little like, it's an interesting little like scenario we're in. And especially for me, like as a content creator, I don't really like know what to upload on Type Soul, because I know, you know, my core audience is Type Soul, right? So they want Type Soul content, but there really isn't much content to record in Type Soul, right? Like I could do every like Shikai, every Volt, every like Shrift, but once again, people already know all that. They're not gonna want to watch that at all. People have already seen that. People already know all the builds. And even for me, like as someone who loves Type Soul, you know, Type Soul is getting kind of boring. There's not really much to do right now on Type Soul, so I kind of don't really feel like playing that often. Wow, my rage regen is actually gone. I thought they said they fixed that, but they changed it. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to do, guys. You know, if you guys have any ideas, let me know for sure. But I'm kind of out of ideas on videos to record. If there's any games you want to see, once again, let me know, please, because I'm looking for content. I have been busy, but I'm looking for content for you guys, but I'm just having a really hard time finding it at this moment. So any, you know, ideas would be super helpful. God, light is actually so annoying. And this bug is still in the game. Yeah, so there's a bug here. I think it only happens with hybrid races, but you sometimes literally just don't like get sent after you kill them. So that's interesting. Yeah, but another thing is like with the game modes they have right now with like clan wars and battle royale and 2v2s, like I'm not gonna lie, does anyone really play those anymore? Like I know clan wars has like some players, but let's be honest, not a lot of people in game actually roll with a clan. And so you like, it's kind of hard for the players that actually, you know, kind of play solo, like me for instance, to actually want to even, you know, do those modes. We can't even do those modes even if we wanted to, right? So it's like there's really a lack of content for solo play, which I understand. Like, you know, Type Soul is not really a game that is exactly meant to play solo, but once again, I'd say most of your players play solo. So by not having a mode that's like good for them other than like 1v1s, you kind of like are selling. I'm not gonna lie, like there's not much your players can actually do. And a lot of the game modes in Type Soul have just like straight up, now they don't work. Like no one plays raids anymore. Okay, well, bugged. But no one plays raids anymore. No one goes to Hueco Mundo, or like the best thing you can do in this game at this point is players go to Hueco Mundo and just fight it out. That's all they do. That's all they do. But yeah, all in all, guys, I don't know. Type Soul's in a really dry state at the moment. I feel like a lot of the things that they're adding just aren't what the players want. And I think they should probably either get some polls going on like what some players want or some content ideas, because what's really lacking right now is the content straight up. Another thing is like bonkais. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bonkais are only used either one in the public servers to ruin people's days once they get beat, or they're used in clan wars. Other than that, I mean, you can't use them in 1v1s, you can't use them in 2v2s. No one really does raids, so they're not used there. Modes are dry, and just, it's like a lot of the stuff that Type Soul needs isn't there at the moment in time. They just, and then now, especially now with the fact that they're not even doing weekly updates anymore, I think that's a really bad idea, because if they don't do weekly updates, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of the player base is gonna start to fall off, and they're just gonna get bored because now there's no content at all. Like, not even a new res, new Shikai. There's literally nothing coming, and you have no idea when they're gonna update. So there's a lack of really like knowledge and communication from the devs to the actual player base, and it's just going to lead to more and more disaster. I feel like they need to fix this issue and definitely speed up the process on hell if they can. I know they're working pretty hard on it, but the faster it goes, you know, I say the better that Type Soul would be in state wise. So that's about all I had to say. You know, I just wanted to come on here and rant. I had no video idea, so I just, you know, decided little rant video for you guys. But if you guys stayed all the way to the end, comment down below OG, so I know y'all stayed to the end. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.